What's up, everybody? It's Erica here from The In-Between. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of my future Make Money Online reviews just like this one. If you are watching this, then you've probably come across Remote Jobs Finder. It's a platform that says you can find remote jobs faster by showing you verified listings and matching you with opportunities based on your skills and preferences. And their whole pitch is that it makes your job search easier, safer, and way less overwhelming, especially if you're trying to work from home and avoid all the junk that's out there online. But before you spend all of your money, sign up, and hand over all of your info, I want to break down what's really inside, how the pricing works, what it's all about, what people are saying about it online, and whether or not this is actually something you can count on in 2026. Or if you're looking for something that's way more scalable, way less stressful, and actually helps you build an online business that you own 100%, much like the business model I've been personally running for years now that continues to pay me every single month like clockwork, then go ahead and click on the link below to check it out. And just a quick disclaimer before we get started, guys, I'm not affiliated with Remote Jobs Finder in any way. This is all just my honest take based on my own research, experience with the business model itself, and what other real users are saying about it online. With that being said, let's jump right in. So in a nutshell, Remote Jobs Finder is basically a remote job dashboard, but it's positioned a little differently than what you might be used to. So instead of being this free site where you just scroll and apply, they're basically pitching this as a more premium experience. And the whole idea is that they filter out scams, organize different listings that are more relevant to you, and match you with the jobs based on your skills. Now, when you sign up, you enter all of your preferences, your skills, and all of the type of jobs you want to be matched to. Then the platform shows you different listings that are supposed to match exactly that. And visually, it obviously looks clean and organized, as you guys can see here, which can feel helpful at first, especially if job searching stresses you out. But again, you're very limited unless you pay monthly. You might see previews, but not exactly full access. But with that being said, once you are in, you're still doing the same thing you do anywhere else. You're applying, waiting, competing, and basically just hoping to hear anything back. Now, when you actually look into what people are saying online, the negative feedback stands out way more than anything else. On Trustpilot, countless users are saying they paid and didn't even get results. No interviews, no callbacks, and no tractions from the jobs they applied to, while others mentioned the job listings felt very irrelevant or were just things they could have found easily for free on other sites. And there's also a big pattern around billing issues. People talking about getting charged after trials, struggling to cancel, and plain just not getting refunds, even when they barely used the platform. Some even said that the refund policy is so strict that it's almost impossible to qualify. With that being said, customer support comes up a lot too, and not in a good way. A lot of users say that they either got generic responses or no real help when trying to fix billing or just plain account issues. And something that really stands out here is that the company has been flagged on Trustpilot for suspicious or potentially fake positive reviews, which is obviously a huge red flag. So even though the rating might look good at first, you kind of have to question how reliable it actually is. And over on Reddit, you kind of see the same type of pattern of complaints. People are warning others to stay away completely, calling it a bad experience, and basically just saying the platform didn't actually help them land jobs or get any long-term results. Now, moving on to pricing, there are different plans available, but the main thing to understand is that you're basically just paying to access job listings. You're not paying for guaranteed work, and you're definitely not building anything for yourself long term. Some plans are said to be around only $20 a month, while others can be close to $100 every few months. So you're paying just for access, and then you still have to do all of the work of applying and actually landing something. And that's really where this model starts to fall apart a bit for me, because you're still trading all of your time and money, you're still relying on someone else to hire you, and you don't control your income at all. On top of that, you're basically paying just to get access to that opportunity. So you're spending your own money, but you're not building anything, you're not creating an online asset, and if nothing does work out, there's nothing left over. And even if you do land something, guys, it's still directly tied to that job only. So if it does end, you're basically back at square one, and that really isn't just a great long-term play if you're actually trying to build real financial freedom online. That's why instead of going down a path where you're constantly paying for access and relying on somebody else to give you income, I personally much prefer building something that I actually own 100% at the end of the day. That's why if you guys have been following me for a while now, you'll already know that I build digital assets instead. And the whole idea behind this business model is pretty simple, and it's way more powerful long term. So in a nutshell, it's all about building small one-page websites around local service niches people are already searching for and need all over the US. So think of anything from roofing to plumbing, or in my case, fencing repair. And then you focus on getting those same niche sites to show up to the very top of Google in that area. So when somebody searches for that service in the area, they find your site first, they call the number listed on it, and that turns into a real lead for a local business. And from there, I partner with a business owner in that niche who's wanting more customers, and in return, they're more than happy to pay me every single month for that lead flow. For example, as you guys can see here, I built this fencing repair site in Colorado Springs a few years ago, and that same site continues to bring in calls and leads to this day. And what's more is the same business owner keeps paying me every single month like clockwork because all of those calls turn into real jobs for them. And because you're working in local markets around the US, it usually translates to low competition and high demand for scalability. That's why I did the same thing with this stucco plaster site in the same city, and it works the same way. It keeps bringing in leads to this day once I built it, and it keeps making me money online without me even having to constantly touch the site or even apply for jobs or chase opportunities for that matter. And if you ask me guys, that's the biggest key difference when it comes to building digital assets compared to any other online business model. Instead of renting out your time, you're basically building a digital asset once, and from there it continues to pay you every single month like clockwork over and over again because you actually own it 100%. And because of that, if a business owner ever decides to stop paying you to rent out the site, you simply just rent it out to another business owner in the niche willing to take on more leads. It's that simple. All right, guys, that's it for my full review of the Remote Jobs Finder platform. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future reviews like this one. And if you do want to learn more about building digital assets, the same model I personally use to earn passive income every single month like clockwork, then there's a free training down in the description below that goes over the whole business model in complete detail. As always, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.